Good day, my beauties and bows. It is Tina May, aka Zlinka, and I wanted to do a quick product review for you guys. I started off my channel using a lot of drugstore products. I still do. I still use drugstore products, but I still am a fan of e.l.f. and I use e.l.f. cosmetics anytime that I need a dupe for something more higher end. I can't always afford the higher end product, as a lot of you probably know, as your life as well. So I want to give you a review, an honest review on a product that I can say is a really good dupe for some of the higher end products. That item is the e.l.f. Contour Palette. This is a new item that I had found in my local Target. It is also on their website. It's fairly new, probably around the time when they came out there with their contour brush. So this is very similar packaging as the e.l.f. blush palette. Very excited, and I have used this palette today, so let's get into it. Let's give you the pros, let's give you some cons. If you are interested in what I have to say, if you are wanting to purchase this palette, just keep watching. So first, getting into the nitty gritty, you can get this on elfcosmetics.com. It is $6 at your local Target, plus tax depending on your location, and also $6 on their website. I purchased this with my own moolahs, my own casheroonies, so this is not a sponsored video. This is purely my opinion, and my opinion is not your opinion, and if you want my opinion to be your opinion, you're on the wrong channel. Go over to those guys. So what you get for $6 in this palette is 4 different defining colors. This is a contour palette plus bronzer you can use as well. It does help with sculpting, shaping of your jawline, your nose, your cheekbones, and your forehead. You have the darker shade here. You have a medium shade here, a light shade, and a highlight shade. You get 4 pretty good sized pans for $6. I am saying that this is comparable to the Kat Von D Light and Shade palette, contour palette, because I did bring this with me to Sephora and I did some swatches. Of course, Kat Von D is perfection with her products, so it's hard to say that it's an exact dupe, but this is a good dupe for it. The shades are pretty similar. That is included into her palette, just just of course the mixture is different, the quality is different. But if you can't afford Kat Von D's $50 or however much, a lot of money it is, then just jump over to Target, whoever else sells e.l.f. I get all mine at Target or online. So I am using it today. So you can see I did sculpt out my cheekbones. This was applied after my foundation and powder, and then I put a bronzer over the top of it. But I did use it to sculpt out the cheekbones, my jawline, my nose, my forehead, anything that I need to clean up. I used this palette, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I love the color that it gives. I will do some direct swatches for you guys. Let's go ahead and swatch the darkest color. And this is the one that you would use to do a lot of the sculpting. And it does blend out very well. I think the formulas of e.l.f. is very blendable and easy to use. So that's the darker shade there. Going into the medium shade, that's more of a bronzer color. So you have kind of a deep shade here, which is the first one that we swatched, which is the sculpting. And then you have more of like the medium, which is like the bronzing of the sculpting is what I use that for. So it's not to use for sculpting unless you have very pale skin. And then we have the light shade. This is kind of a chiseling act that you would want to use this color for, chiseling out your cheekbones so that way it has a straight edge and not like just a big bronze cheek. I'm going to show you what I use to chisel it out. I just use a regular sponge. It's not a beauty blender. Don't get it confused with the beauty blender. This is just a sponge that I use, and I just take the product on the sponge. I take the part that is being sculpted, and you just kind of chisel it out with that light color, and then you blend it out. So this is a really good shade to help you chisel out your face, making sure that the lines are straight, and then you blend it out. So after you apply this color, you can go in with some highlighting color. And this I do use for highlighting underneath my eye, kind of that you would use banana powder for. That's what I use this color for, and it does have a slight shimmer to it. So it's not your full-on highlighter. It's just a brightening tool, if you will, for under the eye or just the bridge of your nose if you want to lighten that up. So this palette I do recommend. I recommend it for beginners. I recommend it for not beginners because it is a great dupe for the higher end palettes out there for contouring. These palettes are removable, so these pans are removable. They just snap out of here. And I am covering, you can see a big large mirror, so it does make it easy to using this large mirror and applying your contour. Now the cons of this palette I would say is that it has fallout, so you want to make sure that whenever you get, so I use a contouring brush, whenever you get it on your brush you want to tap it a bit. Don't blow on the brush because that adds bacteria. No blowing allowed on my channel. Derailed. That is one thing that I have noticed with these e.l.f. palettes is they have quite a bit of fallout, but it's $6. You get 4 shades, pretty good size. Go and grab it. Go online to elfcosmetics.com. That will be linked down below. Go to Target if you want to swatch it for yourself. I definitely recommend it. If you guys enjoyed this review on this product, just give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know what other items you want me to go and review. Hopefully I get the contour brush soon by e.l.f. If you have not yet subscribed, boom, make sure you do so on your way out. Make sure you are following me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. I hope you guys have a fantabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.